Hey everybody, today I'm going to be making a cross design on a small long-sleeved white t-shirt, and I'm going to be doing a smaller cross design. This is my big regular cross design that I typically use for medium to, double X and triple X shirts. And then this design, the smaller one, is what I use for medium shirts to, smalls and youth size. And so typically just do about 2 to 3 finger lengths from the top, and the placement will be there once I flip it over. So we'll do that real quick. And this shirt has been soaked in soda ash for about 20 to 30 minutes and then spun dry in the washer. And then I let this sit for about 24 hours before I began this process. And I'm just gonna line up the seams here in order to get a good symmetrical shape and pattern. I may do a design on the back, but I'm not sure yet. So, got the front fold out here. These are the arms, this is the back side. But let's get started on the cross. So like I said, I think we're going to do 3 finger lengths. Just going to do a quick outline of the cross. Nothing too fancy. Just enough to discern where the lines are going to be. I'm using a Crayola washable marker so that it can rinse out. Wouldn't want to use a Sharpie or something accidentally. So then we'll fold it back on the reverse side and try and bring those lines over just so I know where to start here. Like I said, it's a little sloppy. It's definitely not perfect, but it'll pretty much just help me line up where the cross is supposed to be. Alright, so first fold folds the cross arm about halfway down. Keep it flat. Fold this back on itself. And you fold this in on itself, making sure to line up those lines. It'll be very important later on to have your lines lined up. And I do this pretty quickly just because I'm used to doing it. Feel free to rewind and rewatch if needed. Gonna get my sinew ready here. So I personally like to start my folding at the top down. Some people can go from the top up, but I think there's a purpose for starting with the top, and that is just that gives you a better, more distinct line in the center of your cross. And again, keep your lines straight as possible. Might be kind of hard to see there, but line's pretty straight. And we're gonna sinew it up here. Kind of keeping tension on it the whole way around. I usually go about 2 or 3 wraps, and then I'll pull real tight. Then sometimes I'll throw in an extra few wraps of sinew just to really ensure a good line, and then some fun extra little designs in the cross always kind of make it unique. So now I'm going to cut the tail on it, and you want to make sure and leave a little bit, about an inch or so. And that'll just help you when you're untying it or rinsing it out to just make it easier for you. And so I'm gonna put these arms inside each other as well. This is a long sleeved. Might do some sort of accordion fold, or maybe just a scrunch with the sleeves. I've never done a long sleeve scrunch. It might be kind of fun. And I'm just going to do a regular black and white on this. So I'll be using just straight black dye on my cross. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do a pattern on the back yet. I think I might actually, but first let me scrunch up this long sleeve. Just kind of pull it in on itself and let your fingers do the work, because ultimately you're going to want it flat, and that'll give you a nice good scrunch effect on that long sleeve. There's your long sleeve pushed in on itself. And then here's the back of the tee. There's the cross. And we'll see what I can do as far as something back here. Might just scrunch it up though. We'll see. I'll get back to you in the dyeing process. Hey everybody, we're back at the dye station, about to throw on some black. Should probably get some gloves on real quick. Sorry for the inconvenience there. So today I'm just doing a simple black and white long sleeve t-shirt. It's a small. I've done a cross on the front, as well as a spiral on the front and back. And I've done a 8-inch Star of David on the back as well, and a cross on the front. And I scrunched up the sleeves. So we're just going to do a simple black and white dye. I'm going to use an oral syringe to help me with dye control, because that is imperative when doing black and white projects. It's really all about dye control. I might use more black than that, but we'll see. And then also going to spritz everything with a little bit of, I'm going to spritz everything with a little bit of soda ash water. I can see color coming up. That's why I'm kind of freaking out a little bit inside. But I'll just cover it with black, so we'll be good. So this water is just going to help get the dye into the fabric. If you dye dry cloth, it just ends up very difficult and tends to run off a lot, and so you end up wasting dye. So just a little spritz of that and we'll be good. So I'm probably going to start off with the Star of David, and I've just got 2 lines. Mr. Tie-Dye has a great Star of David video. His is for a 12-inch star. This is an 8-inch star, so it's a little different. And I just do the smaller because this is a small shirt. It'd be a little ridiculous to put a 12-inch Star of David on a small shirt. So you kind of just gotta find the balance. So I thought that an 8-inch star would be a great compromise. So I'm really just trying to lay a little bit of dye near the sinew and on the sinew, but also leaving as much white as possible for that star. So with the spiral, I'm just probably going to do a bit of an X through the middle. And again, dye control is key. So yeah, it looks like we'll definitely end up using some more black. I'm just gonna put a little here on the cross that's on the other side. Just kind of spread the dye around with some love. And I'm going to get some more black dye, probably flip the shirt. I haven't done anything with the sleeves yet. Just want to make a note of that. So again, just gonna do a quick X through here. Really watch those rubber bands. I've noticed that if you hit the rubber band with some dye, that it can leave some undesired markings. Nothing too bad, but just a little extra here and there. Kind of reminds me of 101 Dalmatians, really. Used to watch that show as a kid. So, sleeves are kind of tucked away in there. I'm going to use a little bit more black dye here. But overall, not using a whole lot of dye on this entire shirt, which is kind of nice, especially since the stuff isn't cheap. So again, just kind of spreading that dye with some joy and love. And you can add quite a bit because it will definitely still end up with a lot of white on there. Just because that's the nature of tie-dye. The white is in the folds. My goodness. Scal is just sucking up the dye. But it's not too much in comparison to, you know, dyeing a full shirt with color. Definitely nowhere close. Might do just a little bit of black here. And I'm probably going to call that good after I do this part on the sleeve here. And there you have it, people. A black and white t-shirt. Long sleeve t-shirt with a cross on the front, Star David on the back with swirls and scrunches. We'll see you at the reveal. Hey everybody, I'm going to be rinsing out this black and white cross and Star David with the spiral. I'm going to start with cold water just to get the soda ash out and try not to let the dye spread too much, and then I'll untie things and do a reveal. So we'll start with cold water and then move to warm water after a couple of minutes. And that's just to help get the soda ash out of the fibers. So now that that has a good rinse, I'm gonna get all the sinew and rubber bands off. Start with the 8-inch Star of David. Last couple times I did the Star of David, it turned out like a star, or a sun, and so I'm hoping it'll actually turn out well this time. Yeah, we'll see. That might be the sun pattern. Not quite sure what I'm doing wrong, but I don't even quite know if it's wrong, so. But yeah, because I want the point of the star up there. This is the cross. That little bit of blue is just from the marker that I used to trace out the cross. Going to completely unfold the shirt and then rinse it in some cold water again and then some warm water. So now a little warm water. And you can see there's not much dye coming out, which is a good thing. It means I just had good dye control and my shirt soaked up most of it. So I'm going to get that in the wash with some Synthropol, and then we'll be done with it. But I'll be sure to include a picture after the wash. And so here is long sleeve cross, black and white. I don't know quite where the swirls ended up, but it's all there, and that's the sun instead of the Star of David. Once again, I'm gonna have to go back and review my technique, but that's that for today, folks.